And can you move back a little? Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Is it already working?
Yes, already.
Okay.
Anyway, hold on. I'll just call you. Anyway, good afternoon to everyone and welcome to our program, Litrato Philippines. You can watch us live by Sky Cable Channel 224 and all TV box and DTT boxes nationwide. And of course, you can hear us in our Philippine radio station, DZRJ 10 a.m. and our social media account, facebook.com/DZRJ 10 a.m. At sa aming mga YouTube channel, DZRJ 10 a.m. Radyo Bandido TV. Yes. At meron din po tayong TikTok account at DCRJ 10 a.m. At meron po kaming apps, Streama apps and Radio Garden app. Just download Streama and Radio Garden and then search DCRJ 10 a.m. You can hear us worldwide. Yes. Actually, we have a guest for today. We have two guests. One is Norton Marianas and the other one was Portugal. Unfortunately, Norton Marianas are not with us. I don't know. I don't know how to get in touch with Norton Marianas as of now. But I'm able to tap one of our Mr. Twins from Portugal. Later, I'll introduce her. But first, we will let
ng pagdiriwang ng World Heart Day ngayong araw. Ayon kay Atty. Maan Rosales Santo Domingo, Project Manager ng Imagine Law, batayan niya sa datos ng Philippine Statistics Authority, mayroong 345 na Pilipino na namamatay sa heart disease araw-araw. At sa kasalukuyan ay hindi na lamang pang senior citizen ang atake sa puso. Ibig sabihin, pabata ng pabata ang mga namamatay ng dahil sa coronary heart disease at stroke. Kaugnay nito ay sinusulong ni Laguna 1st District Representative Ann Matibag at pagsasabatas ng pagbabawal sa pagmamanufacture, pag-import, distribution at pagbebenta ng mga pagkaing may mataas na level ng processed trans fat acid sa pamamagitan nga ng House Bill 1485. Layunin din ng panukalang batas na magbigay ng sapat na training sa mga food manufacturer upang matulungan sila makahanap ng mas healthy na alternatibo sa trans fat acid.
We are what we eat, they say. It is no longer uncommon to hear about people dying of heart disease, as they said, in their 30s and 40s. And one of the biggest heart killers today is trans fat. The Bill 1485 seeks to prohibit the sale, manufacture, distribution, and sales of food with high trans fat content. It is also requires that all trans fat-free claims by manufacturer must be verified by FDA. So,
paliwanag pa ni Santo Domingo, napakarami ng mga food products ang may mataas na level ng trans fat acid ang nasa merkado. Subalit may mga alternatibo naman niya na pwedeng ipalit sa trans fat acid.
Actually, sir, talagang yung mga pre-packaged at processed food natin very high in trans fat. Actually, kahit zero ang nakalagay sa label, most of the time may threshold kasi na 0.5. So kahit naka-zero yan, per serving size, titignan mo, meron pa rin yung 0.5. Kasi ang ginagawa kasi ng trans fat, pinapahaba niya yung shelf life. So kapag ang produkto, mas mahaba ang shelf life, makakahan mo na meron sa trans fat. Ganun.
Ako si Chris Lucas, nag-uulat para sa DCRJ 810 AM, ang Radyo Bandido TV.
Maraming salamat Sir Chris Lucas, and I hope okay ka lang diyan, In trans fat is not actually that good, in our health, That's why we encourage everyone, if you're going to eat food, please eat vegetables, fish, and meats, And if you can eat some bread, but not too much of it, And then also if you're going to drink some fresh juices, better to have the fresh fruits, and then shake it, or make it a fresh fruit for you, so then you're able to have a good nutrition, when you're drinking some juices. Anyway, let's introduce our guest for today. Actually, he was our guest sana nung Monday, but unfortunately, she didn't know the exact time. She thought it was a different time during that time. But anyway, she's able to be with us today. Unfortunately, Northern Mariana are not with us, but it's okay, no? So that Miss Portugal we can talk a lot of matter, no? Not only in their country but also in her journey in Miss Earth Queen. Anyway, she is only 21 years old and on journalism and communication in University of Coimbra, where university were born in Portugal. As she believes that communication has the power to change the world. Communication has been a part, no, of her life since she was really young, being always interested about importance that communication has in everyone's life. No? She is also an activist for protection of the fauna, inspiring everyone around her to fight for the animal rights. She is also intends to make society aware um, of the gratitude and love that we must give to Mother Earth, showing in action. Uh, vegeta- vegetarian, actually vegetarian, vegetarianism has been a part of her life for 5 years because she considered that her love for the animals is bigger than anything. She also wanting to inspire other people to do the same as she does, likes to live her life by always respecting and giving love to the other one and to all living beings in our Mother Earth. No? Let's welcome our Miss Earth Portugal, no other than Maria Rosado. Hi, Maria. Good after.
Hi.
Good morning in your country. Is that right?
Yes, it is good morning. I just woke up, but I'm here and I'm ready to this interview. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for having me here. I'm so grateful. I know I failed at you on Monday because I thought it was going to be at 9 p.m. and
Yeah.
not until 7 a.m. So I was very confused.
It's
Really
okay. It's
sorry
okay.
for it.
It's okay. No, I do understand. No, because of our timeline. No, and then of course, no, some of you are busy. That's why I consider some queens. No, if they cannot make it in our interview, some country able to have a time around 2 a.m., somewhat 3 a.m., something like that. No, so I don't know, but I'm so happy in some country like Puerto Rico, even it's 2 a.m. in their country, she was able, no, to come with us, no, during that time. But it's okay, no problem, Portugal. Anyway, can we ask about Portugal? As we do know, Portugal was also has been mentioned, no, in our history, in Philippine history, no. Um, for what I know, some Spanish and Portuguese, no, came over to the Philippines to explore, no, our country. But most of the people doesn't know about your country as well, no? So that it's time for you to tell us more about Portugal and where. I mean, what are the places if we're going to Portugal? What are the places we can visit there, and what foods they offer, no? In Portugal. And can I ask also your national language and how many dialect do you have in Portugal? Go ahead, Maria.
Thank you so much. Well, as I usually say, Portugal is a small country, but we have so much for the world to see. I and this is one of the goals why I'm participating in Miss Earth is to people get to know more about Portugal because we have so much value. I believe that although we are a small country, we have really big arts. And we started well in history with the season of the discovery and Portugal and Spain. So yeah, we started really well. But with the years going by, people start forgetting our country. But it's time right now to really show people what are we made of. Uh, if you go to Portugal, the first place I would take you to would be
What?
the sanctuary of Fatima. I don't
Wow,
know if you
Sanctuary of
know.
Fatima.
It is a place well known worldwide, and I love this place. I believe that it connects people from all the world to love, faith, and hope. And it's really an important place. We are a really religious people. And
Yes.
in our arts, faith lives and love lives. And this is what I want to share with people to research because we have so much places to visit. We are really good people with good gastronomy, and Portugal has so much history. So I invite everyone to come here and meet Portugal because although we are a small country, we are really important.
How about the food? Did you
the
offer?
food, the food. Well, because of our coastal zone, we have so much fish. So our food consists a lot, our gastronomy consists a lot on the fish. And we have a lot of dishes. One of them is, I'm going to say it in Portuguese,
Mhm.
bacalhau à brás. I don't know if you
Okay.
know how to say it in English, bacalhau. It is a fish that is really important in Portugal, and when people come here, our restaurants always serve the fish, the bacalhau, because
Mhm.
it's really marvelous. You know, it's really tasty. I am vegetarian. I don't eat it, but I really appreciate it.
Wow. Maybe more Portuguese is a good cook. That's why it makes more, tasty, and I mean, more people coming to buy those um cuisine, no? I
Yeah.
mean your dishes, no?
Yeah,
Something like that,
yeah.
no?
Portuguese are really good cookers, and I believe that's because it passes through generations.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yes.
mother teaches the daughter teaches their children, and
Yes.
the good cookers are always passing through generations. So I believe
Mm-mm.
it's a thing that we will always have. It's good cookers, like with a great gastronomy.
Mm-mm. Actually, your culture is quite similar in our country, like what you said, no? Uh, while the cooking, has been passed to their children, and the children or the daughter has been passed to their children,
Yeah,
something like that. No? And we also are very uh, uh, prayerful people, no? And we are Catholic. More in Philippines are Catholics, no? Roman Catholics. So that is why, like I said, no, we're colonized by Spanish. That's why most of the people, but some, no, I don't know, from here, no, how to speak Spanish, no. One of my friend, no, knows how to, no, but not all people knows how to speak Spanish anymore, no. But before, way back around 1970s, it was included in their subjects, but it was removed during 80s. I don't know why, no? Because at the time I started elementary in 80s, um, there's no Spanish subject on us, no?
yeah, yeah.
Oo. But it's okay, no? So, what's your main language in Portugal?
What do you say by mean language? It is
Your
Portuguese.
dialect, yeah.
It is Portuguese.
Portu-
Portuguese. Yeah.
Portuguese. And how many language do you have aside from Portuguese?
In
English also.
in
English,
Portugal, we speak. Well, in school we learn English and
English,
French,
French.
but most students prefer to learn English because we believe it's a lot easier than French for
Mm-mm.
us. Um, and it is mainly the English and the French. We
Mm-mm.
can also have Spanish, like you said. They are like our brothers. They
Mm-mm.
live right. I don't know the word, but I think you know what I mean.
Oh yes,
They live here near
but
us.
still there are some people in Portugal can speak Spanish as well.
Yes, I believe so. Our language is really similar, you know, Spanish
Mm-mm.
and Portuguese. They are really similar because, as I said, we are like almost brothers, country
Yes. Oh,
brothers.
oh
And
yeah.
our language are really, really similar. So there is Portuguese people that speak Spanish, and
Mm-mm.
there is Spanish people that speak Portuguese. It is
Yeah.
a
That's what.
reality.
That's why during that time that they are explore the country, Spanish and Portuguese are together,
Yeah,
exploring
yeah.
our country. Anyway, can we ask about pageant available in your country? I do know there's a lot of pageant in your country, like Miss Universe, something like that, Miss World. What else?
Well, we have also Miss Galaxy. I believe that we also have Miss Grand International.
Miss Globe,
Yes, Miss Globe, Miss International, Miss
Intercontinent,
Latina. Um,
Intercontinental.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
So
we have.
almost of national international pageant is already
Yes,
available in Portugal.
yes,
That's right.
we have a lot of choices.
But why did you
but the
choose?
one, but
Yeah,
the
but
one that I
why
fall
did
in
you
love
choose Miss Earth? Yeah,
Is Miss Earth.
that's why.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
can you answer me why did you choose Miss Earth? There's a lot of
yeah.
choices you can make. No, why Miss Earth?
Yeah, I believe that Miss Earth is all about love.
Love.
And Miss Earth defends what I always defend in my life since I was really young. It's the protection of the fauna, it's the protection of the environment. I remember being so young and walking with my little friends in the road, walk taking trash from the road and send it to the recycling, to the trash where it belongs. I remember being so small and doing it because my education was really about that. My
Mm-mm.
mom always gave me that education. So Miss Art for me is like being at home.
Yes,
Really.
at home. Aside
Yeah.
from love, it's also a home for you. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's a platform where I can share my advocacy, where I can be me, show my answers, what I'm really about, my personality, and that's what I really love about me, Starts. Really.
Actually, if you will ask me the same question, I do know that there's no Mr. Earth, no? Only Miss Earth. But if you will ask me if I'm going to be a woman and I will join a pageant, I will choose Miss Earth because in one reason for me, no, like for you it's love and home, no,
Yeah.
but for me it's responsibility, no. I think every people it's part, no, of our responsibility to take care
Yeah.
not only of environment but all other things around us, no,
Yes. Yes.
including your ways. That's the one thing you must learn things, no, and you must educate also the kids, no, for not throwing some trash or garbage everywhere, but put it in the proper place. No? These are the good things that we can do. No? And if you're going to have a trash, it's better to segregate it. No?
Yes.
So that so the people knows, no, where is recyclable, not recyclable, and biodegradable and not biodegradable, something like that.
Yeah.
No, uh, so people um, will able, no, to do their job faster, no, if we will segregate this trash, no, for recycling
Yeah.
personnel, no, if they're going to recycle the 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 garbage, no, if they seen it's already all recyclable, so they will place it to recyclable. There's no segregation
Yeah.
on it
Yeah.
already, no. Lesser the time, no, and they can make a lot of things uh, in their job, no, if we're going to help them, no. And one thing, it's a good thing to recycle those like plastic, papers,
Yeah.
something like that, so it can be used again, no, or
Reused.
reuse, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So for me, no, joining here is a responsibility of every other people. So I think it's better also, no, not only for a pageant, but it must be part, no, of our educational
Yes.
system. No, you would you Would you agree
Yeah.
that it should be
Yeah, of course,
included?
I agree,
The
and you
that
are so right about it is really a responsibility, because not only to show people that we can show our gratitude to Mother Earth by giving her small actions that might appear small, but if we all united together do it, we can achieve big accomplishments. We can be more sustainable, achieve a more greener future, and it is a responsibility because of that. Not only because of that, because it is really important, but also to show what our culture is made of and what in our country we do to try to fight the climatic alterations,
mm-mm,
the consequences of the negative impact of man
mm-mm,
in the environment.
mm-mm,
It is really important, so I really agree with you.
mm-mm. In your country right now, how's the government? Are they with you? I mean, in your advocacy, in your words and voice towards the people to help the Mother Earth, is the same tune that the government doing in
Well,
Portugal?
I wish they were doing, honestly, I wish they were doing more,
More.
honestly. They have, yes, some laws like they motivate some companies if they deliver their recycling things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they they give back the company some money, and that motivates the companies to recycle. And
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of things like in my land where I live. It is in
Mm-hmm.
Orem and near Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
My president,
Mm-hmm.
he incentivizes people to recycle and publishes on social media how to do the proper recycling in a responsible way and
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things. But I don't really believe we had a lot of laws and measures and initiatives to really protect the environment. I believe that it should be primordial right now, and I don't think it is being primordial right now in my country. So
Mm.
I'm trying to do that
So for
stuff.
you, it's not enough. Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's not
I believe
enough.
that we still have a lot of work because I believe in Portugal, many people still don't believe in the climatic alterations and it's a
Mm-mm.
reality, or the greenhouse
Yes.
effect. It is a reality. So we need really to take it serious and to do actions for change that and trying to make the future for the generations that come after us a little bit better. If we don't do
Mm-mm.
nothing, what future are the generations that come after us are going to have, right? You know what I mean? And
Yes.
that's why I try to motivate people and inspire people around me to do these small actions in their daily lives that make all the difference.
Mm-mm. How about the pollution in Portugal? How is it?
Well, about the pollution, I'm not going to say that we have pollution in the rivers or the seas. We have not that many, but right now we are going through dry in our country. It is a really big problem. And
Mm.
every summer we have so many fires, and our fireworks do their jobs, but it is contributing negatively to this dry that we are facing. But I can say that my country about that is taking some measures. On that, I can say
Mm-mm.
it is really taking some measures.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
like
mm,
people incentivize people and motivate people to try not to waste so many water, to recycle the water even in the bath, the shower, to water the plants, to try to save as much water as we can. It's really
yes.
important right now in Portugal.
Mm-mm. Can I ask you a question? Actually, I have a lot of questions later, no? But first, I will ask you, since you told me about things that you can see, no,
Yeah.
some problems in your country. Do you think being a Miss Earth, no, queens, not only in your country but some country with also with the same problem that you have, would you think being a Miss Earth queen is tiring?
I didn't understand the last phrase you said.
Tiring means you're it's very tired job, no? Tired. You
No,
go.
I believe. Oh, we have an expression in Portuguese. It is the person that runs, um, the person that runs with love does never get tired. You know
Wow.
what I mean about that? In English, it's kind of weird to say this, but in Portuguese, it has a really meaning, and it is a expression that we use here. And being Miss Earth is all about love. And as I love Mother Earth, I never get tired to fight for her. Never.
Wow.
Because it is our house, it is our home, and we must take care of her. She gives us so much, but so much in our daily lives. She gives us
Wow.
the seal where we live, the house where we live, all the food that we need to survive, the air that we breathe, the water that we consume. She gives us so much. So I think that when all you can give her is gratitude by showing it in actions. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It
Yeah.
should be a
So,
part of everyone's life. So for me, I never get tired of that.
wow. I'm so proud of you, no?
Thank you.
And because no, there's not all people no are dedicated
Yeah.
their lives, times to save our Mother Earth. No, sometimes they do it just for budget. Some people do
Yes.
it just for
Yeah.
fun.
That makes
Some
me
people
sad.
do it, and some people do it just because they are pressured to do it.
Yes.
No, I mean it's their job to do it. No, but they are not really inspired or dedicated.
Yes.
No, to help the Mother Earth. No,
Exactly.
sometimes they just do their sweet talks and
Yeah.
or PR talks, something like that. No, or public relation talks, something like that, so that you will be believe no, that they
Yes.
are really love the Mother
I
Earth. No?
believe
But
that
sometimes,
when we do something with our hearts,
mm,
people will know that it is with our hearts. You
actually,
know?
I can feel that you are true person, no, and you are
Yes.
very willing to help no, our Mother Earth. So anyway, can I ask your preparation first before we move no about advocacy or whatsoever?
Yes.
Um, can we ask first your preparation for this pageant? Go ahead.
Yes, my preparation is all about learning about English because it is not my mainly language. Although I have it in school, I still have a lot of things to learn. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm really having a lot of communication classes about things in English, to know some terms that we can use,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that the intention of the protection of the fauna is already in me. So what is missing is to translate it to English in a right way. I'm also training my walk. I'm also going a lot to the gym, having a more healthy. I don't know if you can hear me. You can. Okay. Having
Mm-hmm.
a more healthy diet. I am already vegetarian, but trying to eat more ecological things in my yard that we I don't know how to say it in English, but that we have it in here in our yard. I'm
Mm-hmm.
also into projects about the protection of the fauna and the animals that mean a lot to me, and I am living my life this way. It is almost just like I used to live before, but now with a little more preparation and more communication classes. And it is all about that, organizing
Yes.
my time doing those things. But I am at university, so I always need to organize my life to having time to do both things.
Yes. Actually, there's some question here. No, Ferdinand Magellan was Portuguese. Yes, the answer is yes. No, he is Portuguese explorer. No, some
Hmm.
people are asking during our live. And do you know Ferdinand Magellan?
Yes, I believe I've heard his name, but I don't know right away to say who it is.
Portuguese explorer, the one who explored the world, and
Okay,
like
okay.
what like I said during that time, Spanish and Portuguese are joined together to
Really?
explore the world. No? And this Philippines was discovered, no, by Ferdinand Magellan itself, the Portuguese explorer, no, who discover our country. So we were very thankful, no, for that person, Ferdinand Magellan, who discovered our country. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Something like that. Sorry. Anyway, can I ask also, of course, your advocacy in this pageant?
Yes, my advocacy, it's all about, I can even say what it is. Well, my advocacy is plant a tree, grow a flower, let's give Mother Earth back her power. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that my advocacy is all about, as I said before, the small actions that might appear small or simple that we can do all in our daily lives. And we can actually change the future because if we plant a tree, if we do responsible recycling, if we do reuse the water, if we take care of the environment, if we don't
Mm-hmm.
pollute, if we incentivize other people to do the same, if we try to eat more ecological things, I believe that we can achieve greater things in the future. And my advocacy, it's all about that. It's about union. I believe that when all humans come to union and have good talks and good communication between each other, we can conquer anything. We can save our environment. And that's really important. If we all united, if we all communicate with each other about what actions can we actually do that will do a change. And that's really what my advocacy is about, because I believe it is a key to a better environment and to save our Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you mentioned earlier Fatima, no? Is it
Yeah.
Our Lady of Fatima? Is that right?
What I didn't understand?
Fatima, the saint? Yeah, Our Lady of Fatima. Is that right?
I'm not really understanding. I'm sorry.
Okay. Um, you mentioned earlier that Fatima. Fatima is a saint.
A,
Is
sanct-
that right?
a
Yeah.
sanctuary, yes, yes.
Yes. It is a person. I mean, it's Mama Mary, something like that. No.
Okay, Fatima. Okay, Fatima has a really beautiful story.
Mm-hmm.
The sanctuary of Fatima was built in a place where three children claimed to
Yes.
see Maria.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually,
Maria,
that's
mother of
the
Jesus.
yeah
Mother of
that
Jesus.
okay.
And
This is
they have,
this is the blessed Virgin Mary appeared to the three shepherd children in 1917 in
yeah,
Fatima, Portugal. Is that right?
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
This
It is
is
a great
uh,
story.
and on the 13th day of month of May to October. Is that right?
I'm not
Yes.
sure, but I believe it is. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
With the spectacular miracle of the sun and was witnessed over by 70,000 people. No, that's plenty, huh? Lots
Yes.
of people
It is
witness it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, since God, no, is already show up, no, and I
Yeah.
mean, Blessed Mother Mary show up in Portugal, to express love, faith, and hope. No, that's what you said.
Exactly. Exactly.
What you said earlier, no? And
Yeah.
as what happened to the world, no, as we can see right now, no, there's a lot of changes, which is definitely sometimes I can't accept, no, just like what you said, violence, uh,
Yeah.
um, including harassment, uh, um, I don't know why there's also disaster will be maybe a part of God's will. Maybe. No, I'm not saying it's God's will. No? I'm not perfect on that terms. No, that it's it's God's will. No, that's why there's a disaster. No,
Yeah.
to eliminate people. Actually, no, if you're going to think, God created people. I don't think he will no, destroy the people too somehow. No, so
Yeah. I have a
maybe no,
vision. I have a vision
maybe
about this.
mm, maybe
Yeah.
sometimes no, I was thinking why God um didn't try to stop the violence. No, I mean the violence happening in the world, including the war happening right now in
Yeah.
Ukraine and
Yeah.
Russia. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, somehow, no, thinking where is he? Where we can find him? No,
Yeah.
oh, what are the signs that people will need to stop these things that happening to the world, not only in Ukraine and Russia, including actually, no, the climate change was a sign as well, no, that we are neglecting, no, our duty and responsibility to help our Mother Earth or to clean our Mother
Yeah.
Earth. That's like what I'm
Yeah.
saying
I
earlier.
know.
Mm-mm.
I know what
Uh,
you're saying.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
That is why, no, for you, no, I'll ask you a question. Do you think God um is just watching us in order to absorb this faith? I mean, FATE, not FAITH, FATE, the faith that happening, no, in some people, disaster, wars. Do you
Yeah.
think do you think he is just watching us, something like
Well,
that, and not doing things?
yeah. Well, I have a vision about this. It is, I believe that God is watching us, but I think and I believe that He gave us, each one of us, free will. And we decide what to do if we are going in a bad way
Mm-hmm.
or in a good way. If we want to be light in this country or if we want to be the opposite of that. I believe that He is watching us, but yes, we have free will, but I believe that He also helps us. I believe that there is this because I believe that some people are so illuminated, are so full of love and light that I believe that they have some of the God in them. And I believe all of us have a little bit of God in us, have a little bit of light in us. We just need to find it. And that's why we have the free will. We have it inside of us. We just need to find it right there. He's already helping us. I
Yes.
believe that even in the darkest situations, there is always a little bit of light in there, a little bit of faith. They can change everything. And I believe that when you see an illuminated being, that person is with God, and that person can change everything. And that's why all my way in my life, my goals will be always to be sending love to the other one and light, and to protect our
Mm-hmm.
mother earth. He is watching us, but we also have free will, and he gave us a little bit of him with us, and we can choose the right way to use that. That's my vision
Actually,
of things.
mm-mm. Actually, God is good, no? No matter how evil you
Yeah.
are, how greedy you are, no, He will still listen to you in the last day, no, of your life, no. If you're going in the last day of your life, He will still, no, I think, listen to you, no, for your, and if you will ask for forgiveness, I don't know if he'll forgive you if you done things which is definitely it's too
Yeah.
much, not for the people itself but also for the God, some people thinking that there are some people who killed many, there are some people who are very greedy, take away all the money of the government and put it in their account, something like that. And some people are just um, um, abusing other people, especially the weak, like the children, the kids, or sometimes most of the time women. No? That is why we must protect
Mm.
women. In every part of the world. no? I think men should protect women and not abuse them. Would you believe with me,
Yeah, of
Rhea?
course. Unfortunately, in Portugal, we see a lot of that. A lot of men that do so many bad things to women, and I really want to fight for it and try to change it because
Mm-mm.
it's time to change.
Yes. Mm-mm.
We are not in the era where men were the father, were the paternal figure, where women only worked on the house and take care of the children. We are changing times, and it's times for. And I want to really want to spread the message that women, we can do anything. We can fight for ourselves.
Okay.
And it is time to try to change things. You
Mm-mm.
know, I don't really know the right solution to do it. All I can do is really try to be the change and empower women to fight for themselves and not let any man take them down. To be that
Mm-mm. Yeah.
force inside, to take that force inside of them and fight for them.
Mm-mm. Okay. I'll ask you another question with that, but first we need to let our reporters. It's already in Zoom. Top 7 most wanted person arestado sa manhunt operation sa Las Piñas City mula sa report ni Sir Jojo Sikat. Sir Jojo, magandang hapon po sa iyo.
Yes, magandang hapon naman kasabang Mike. Ito nga arestado ang isang tinaguriang top 7 most wanted person dito sa ikinasang manhunt operation ng mga operatiba ng warrant section ng intelligence section ng Las Piñas City Police Station, Barangay Talon 5, Las Piñas City. Kinilala ng Southern Police District sa panguna nga nitong si District Director Police Colonel Crap ang suspect na si Gemma Tulyao Pastoni, 39 years old. Sa report ka ng SPD, itong si Gemma Tulyao ay naaresto dahil nga sa bisa ng warrant of arrest na inilabas nitong si Judge Vilma Tamulian ng Pasig ng Regional Trial Court, Second Judicial Region, Branch 2 ng Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. Na batid na si Tulyao ay naharap sa 3 counts na kasong Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 at Republic Act 10175 kung saan 48,000 pesos itong nirerekomendang piyansa ng korte para nga dito sa kanyang pansamantalang kalayaan. Ako, si Jojo Sikat nagulat para sa DCRJ 10 AM, ang radyo, Bandido TV.
Maraming salamat, Sir Jojo Sikat, at ingat ka palagi. Anyway, let's go back to Maria and I'll ask you a question. Since you open up regarding women, do you think women can do the men's most things they can do? I mean, whatever the men can do, like their jobs or their love, including the sports, everything the men can do. It's all also can women can do.
Yeah.
Would you believe on that?
Yes, I really believe that woman can do anything that a man can do. You know what? Because we have this power inside of us that make us do anything we want. We only need to hard work for it. We need to dedicate as much as you want that. I really believe, and I see so many women doing sports that men can do. Yeah,
Yes.
I see that. I see women do hard work, the jobs that need a lot of more strength, physical strength. I see much more women do. And I believe that
Yes.
it's all about finding the power inside of us and becoming empowered and empowerment woman. And really
Yeah.
fight for you want. If you want that, you can achieve that. It's
Yes.
all about giving all your heart for that. All your heart and mind, and take what is yours. I believe that it's all about that.
Actually, for me, everyone is equal. No?
Exactly.
No matter what, men or women, we are equal. No, in life. No matter what things you can do, can also women can do. No, so don't underestimate them.
Exactly.
Would you like that? Anyway, I'll give you opportunity to thank those people. Well, anyway, thank you very much for our interview. But first, I need to ask you, the person who wants to text. No? I mean, yeah, I do know you have a lot of people to
Yes.
text to. It's your chance, no, to text them, no, so that they can watch it also in your country.
Okay.
So also, no, if we have some friends here in Philippines, you can thanks them also as well. Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, so I would love to thank the Miss Queen Portugal organization, for giving me this opportunity to really fight for what I love, and that is the protection of our motherhood. Thank you all so much for always pushing me harder to be the best version of me. I thank you for the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank the Miss Earth organization and you from the bottom of my heart for this amazing experience. I
It's
love this.
okay.
I love this interview. I really love it, and it was amazing to express my feelings to you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you very much as well. No, I can feel your your love and dedication, no, in this pageant.
Yes,
I see, no, and you are very true person. That's like what I said earlier, no. I hope I can meet you, no, in
yes, yes.
November
I
when
can't
you
wait.
come here in Philippines, no.
Yes,
Oh, I would love to see you, no, so that
I would love to see you too and meet you in person.
yeah, because sometimes, no, it's very hard to find some true person. No? That's why
Yes,
I'm able to interest to meet you here. No, when you visit
yes.
our country.
You're
And
going
if you,
to make me cry.
yeah, no, don't cry. We will just have fun. No, maybe
It is in a
if you,
happy way. It is on a happy
yes,
way.
you can ask everything if you need help. Don't hesitate to approach me. No, you know my messenger anytime. No, you can send me a message. Anything you want to ask. I'm here for you. Whatever it is, go ahead.
Thank you
I'm
so
willing to
much.
help.
I
Anyway,
really appreciate it.
yeah. Anyway, thank you very much also for your national director and all the people who supporting you in Portugal. Please do support, no, Maria Rosado on her journey on Miss Philippines Earth. I mean Miss Earth 2022. I'm sorry, Miss Earth 2022. And I hope all people in Portugal will support you and appreciate all the things that you're doing and follow your advocacy that you're started in your
Thank you
country.
so much. Thank you so
Mm-mm.
much.
Anyway, susunod na po yung programang SOS ni kasamang Johnny Gomez. And for more Miss Earth Twins, kindly stay tuned tomorrow, no, at 2 to 3 p.m. here at DCRJ 10 a.m. ang Radyo Bandido TV. Thank you very much, Maria, and I hope you're enjoying the
Thank you.
interview. Keep safe and good morning. And then you can have your
Thank
breakfast
you
now.
so much. My
Bye-bye.
day is starting right now. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
What a
Thank
beautiful way to
you.
start my day.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Kiss.
Thank you.
The views and comments